yeah, how long have you played Final Fantasy XIV for?
I have been playing for about 3 years now.
Okay, and how did you find out about Final Fantasy XIV? Like, how did you like know about it?
I actually had a friend that swapped over playing it. We all played WoW together, and WoW is like such a vicious game because once you start playing it, like it's a vicious cycle and nothing can replace it. So you always end up going back to WoW. And so I kind of like denied his like, oh, come play the game with me, come play the game with me, Final Fantasy, da 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 da. And I was like, no, I play WoW and blah 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 blah. Well, luckily, some things didn't pan out in WoW, and I broke down finally, and I was like, all right, fine. So I've never played any of the Final Fantasy games, so I wasn't really, like it wasn't a big thing for me. But we ended up trying out Final Fantasy. Me and another friend that quit WoW, and I quit, and it's kind of just been a thing ever since. And I actually put it down for a little bit, but I ended up coming back.
How long did you, excuse me, how long did you put it down for?
Probably about 4 or 5 months. Like I had some catching up to do. I got to 70. I played through the first beginning bit of Stormblood, and then I sat it down and walked away and was trying out like ESO and some other games just because the person I came over here with stopped playing, and I was like, oh, well, that's a bummer. But then they started playing again, and so then I came back and they were in TTTT, and I joined up in TTTT, and now I don't plan on leaving again.
You never played 1.0 then? I'm gonna take it. You never.
No, unfortunately. I heard it was awesome. Well, not awesome, but
mixed reviews.
The transition from 1.0 to what it is now is what I mean. Like I heard that was a really cool thing to be a part of.
Moses, this is Caydoria, by the way. I don't like the sorry, I don't like the whole hold on, what was I gonna say? I've lost track of thought there, but yeah, so you have kids, right, Caydoria?
I do, I have 2. Does anybody feel like Neon's more nervous than I am about this?
No, I am nervous for this. That's like it's definitely, and also Hot Grill voice is very distracting right now. And also I'm doing things on stream as well, so
I do. I have 2 kids. I have a 4-year-old daughter named Eden and an 8-year-old son named Corbin.
Nice. So I always find it amazing when especially because you stream, like how do you manage to juggle having kids and find time to play the game and obviously watch streams? Like how do you juggle all that? Because I don't know how you do it.
Push to talk.
Push to talk is key, right?
Yeah, my kids are pretty good about, like, if I did not have push to talk on in my stream, you would hear like what sounded like WWE wrestling matches in my house. So I had to have the push to talk on, but they're pretty good about like giving me some space when I say, hey guys, I'm gonna turn on the stream, except for sometimes like my son runs over here and he's like, hey everyone, like he doesn't know that I'm muted and I haven't told him yet. But and like sometimes like on one of my streams when I didn't have the push to talk on, he's like, thanks for watching my mom, guys, because he like wants to make YouTube videos. So that's
I think I remember you telling me that. Yeah, that's adorable.
He thinks it's really cool, and like my daughter is just all over the place. I don't know what to do with her. She just kind of does her own thing and harasses me periodically. So
wait, your son wants to do YouTube, right?
Yeah, he's totally into like I let him use my phone sometimes, and he like sets up all of his like action figures and does like a video monologue of what they're doing and what kind of situation all of them are in, and it's pretty cool. And he wants me to get like the loot. I did tell you this. He wants to get me like, or wants me to get him some of the like loot crate boxes or snack boxes or something, the subscription boxes you can get where they send you like goodies every month, and he wants to do like reviews on them, like,
that's adorable,
and put them on YouTube. So maybe it runs in the
Yeah, maybe, maybe. Well, you've definitely already got the confidence, you know, to go on camera yourself and talk to your viewers. I mean, did you start your streams with like you know, with your microphone on, or did you just start streaming without commentaries, let's say?
I have actually been streaming for about 4 years now, which no
Wow.
one really knows because I've only consistently started streaming over the past, like, you know, couple months or whatever. But I streamed just right off the bat with my microphone, mostly because I think I started streaming like Overwatch and some other shooter games that me and some real life friends and like other gaming buddies played. And I was just like, you know, we just have such a good time playing the games and in voice and messing around and what I mean, just like your stream, like everyone just has such a good time. Like I guess I don't think about it very much, talking to them and it being on the stream and all that good stuff, because it's just like a fun thing that like I started streaming period like to keep track of like memories. Like that's what got me started. I was like, I really want to stream stuff just so I can have it recorded, if you will.
Somewhere, yeah.
Yes, because it's just like some of the stuff we do is just so ridiculous and so fun, and it's such a good time. Like I want to be able to go back and look at it later somewhere and be like, oh my gosh, do you guys remember that time? You know, we played Overwatch Trash on New Year's Eve for 5 hours and Blissey cried over someone's dog. I mean, like that happened, guys, and it was great. But like just fun things like that, and that's what I mostly was doing here on Final Fantasy. Like if something was fun, I'd just flip my stream on for no reason, you know. So
I mean,
it's been okay.
So, sorry, I had a question that came to my head and it's gone now. Let me think what it was. Damn it, I had a good question and I forgot. Oh yeah, so the way I kind of look at like YouTube and Twitch, and in terms of memories, is I kind of like look at it as like a journey. So you can kind of look back at how you've developed as well. So like I sometimes go back to my old YouTube videos myself and like look up at like, oh my god, I started off like this and I had a rubbish mic and it was like crazy rubbish, and you know I learned over time to do things like you could see my confidence growing, showing my face on my YouTube videos eventually, and I relate a lot to my YouTube videos because I did it for 4 years, and this whole streaming thing is like new to me still. I mean, I only knew how to cheer bits like a month and a half ago or something, you know. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't even know what bits were. I was like, where do you get these bits from, you know? So I didn't know. So it's kind of similar for you, I guess, when you stream, you like to kind of store your memories there. But I also like to go back and reflect on like the changes that even like in small time you can like change so much. You can see your confidence growing, and honestly, sometimes you can turn into such a better person for it as well. So I don't know. That's
it's when you like start streaming, especially probably for you, not so much as me because it's such a casual thing for me. Like it's funny, like I didn't have any of like the UI stuff or like, you know, any of that stuff. And then like I started modding for you and Stack, and you both want to help me with my stream. And then like more people are coming by all the time and like hanging out. And then like I got an affiliate randomly. And then, you know, Timo Reed was my first sub. And I was like, holy crap, I'm going to have to like get my life together and be a big girl.
That's exactly what I was like.
Yeah, so I was like, wow, you know, just not so much for me, because I mean, it would be cool for it to be like my stream to be like a huge thing, but at the same time, like all the changes I've really made have been for the people that come by and watch me, because I don't, you know, if you're coming by to spend time, I don't want to, you know, present you with garbage. I want to try to get it together a little bit at a time. So, you know, you guys help me with my stream and teach me how to do stuff. And like Stack definitely spent an hour and a half in voice with me the other day trying to help me fix like my lag issue, because it looked like
choppy.
For a while, yeah, the stream looked like, you know, those, I don't know if anyone will remember this, but you know those things you used to put up to your eyes and you'd hit the little slider on the side and it'd change the picture
I remember. I'm an oldie. I remember.
Yeah, that's exactly what my stream was like. And it
Oh,
was terrible. And then we realized like it was just something really simple that I had on, like I had a display capture capturing my game and the regular game capture capturing it. So it was trying to send it through OBS twice. And yeah, and now I have the nickname Display K from that. So, but anyways, it's fixed now. So it's like a lot better.
Display K, I like that.
Yeah, they're like, we're just gonna call you Display K from now on, and I was like, okay.
Sorry, Chad. Sanders asked me a quick question. There we go. So, was there anyone that, you know, like to start watching streamers? Like, who did you start off watching to get onto like Twitch? Like watching, you know, someone on there. Like somebody must have inspired you as well. You know.
Well, it's a really funny thing. Until I joined TTTT, I wasn't really into watching streams that much at all. My friend Babai, that is the person that I've always done like games with or whatever, and we game hop everywhere. He started streaming really consistently after I was streaming like on and off, and like I check out his streams some, and it was okay, but like I was never one to like go looking around streams and blah blah blah. Then I joined TTTT and I watched Faros a few times, and I was like, wow, you know, he's so like positive and he has a good energy and blah blah blah. And then Faros, you know, branched off to like your stream, and then Stack 440 stream, and now I'm over here and I see Warren stream, and oh my gosh, I know JCat, he's in the guild stream, and blah blah blah. And like it just blew up to where like I love watching all these streams and everyone's really awesome. So I don't know if it's like the familiarness of knowing that it's people that I interact with every day, and like I enjoy supporting them through that, or if it's just like now I've just come to enjoy the TTTT aspect of it, where I'm going in the streams and I'm chatting in the chat and keeping things active and trying to support them no matter who they are. Whether, I mean, we have Davixius and he doesn't even play Final Fantasy, but like I love sitting in his stream.
He's a really nice guy though. Like,
yeah, so even though he got my dinosaur ate yesterday, but whatever. But it's something about this community that like makes you want to be a part of it. I think is what it is, and it's really amazing because if you're a part of this community, like your one goal and your job, which you perform amazingly, Neon, is supporting everyone else in the community the best way you can. Even if that's sitting in chat for a little bit, or at least just like stopping in to say hi. So that really made me more interested in like now, like I said earlier, I'm going to start trying to stream a couple more days a week, since I'm getting more people that like to stop by and subscribe and all that good stuff.
Well, I really appreciate the kind words, because it was, for me, I don't know, like there's nothing different about me. I suppose it's a different perspective that I see on Twitch, because when I stream, obviously originally when I streamed I wanted some attention. I was like, you know, I've got a lot of potential, haven't got the confidence to do it, and you know, like I go around these other few streamers, and I can like yourself, I watched Faros originally, then branched out to other Together to the Top streamers, and I knew that he did Together to the Top, but and I knew the kind of gist of it, but honestly, I admit I actually just thought it was like some sort of wording. It was just like, oh, we're in Together to the Top, we help each other grow, and yeah, and it doesn't work. And I thought, you know what, like, yeah, whatever. And I kept going to a few of his streams, and I could see he was shouting them out and stuff like that. And the one thing that Faros does incredibly well is he engages with every single person, to a point where I eventually, after a few streams, felt like I was his friend, you know, which I was like, dude, like I've been tweeting you on like Twitter, and you never even replied and stuff. But like the way I kind of look at it is like, I want to help other people get that attention that they deserve, because like One Arm Bandit tonight, you know, we've gone over tonight, and we've just like, we have made that guy's night. I'm sure I couldn't hear a thing. I'm probably gonna go back and go to the VODs and watch his reaction and stuff later on, but like I was talking to him earlier, and he was just like, you know, he's got 23 followers, and I'm going, holy shit, why is he only at 23? And as soon as the first thing that comes to my mind is, dude, he needs more attention. And then I think to myself, but let's get him affiliate. You know, like I'm straight away like, let's get him that. Like, because getting affiliate was like probably the best thing that ever happened to me. Because not because of the money, blah blah blah, but it was more because it gave me that sense of encouragement to continue on and to, like me and you thought, Caydoria, we thought we better get good. You know, we better get really
like
good.
All of a sudden, we have to like get our crap together.
More cave, less neon. Sorry, Kita. No, so that's how I look at it, and I want to do what I can to support people, because a lot of people, what I didn't realize, a lot of the Twitch viewers, I'm saying Twitch viewers, not mine, not anyone else's, but I thought they were all general viewers and that weren't streamers. But what I'm beginning to learn more and more is that the people who are on Twitch in people's different chats, a lot of them actually stream, but they're going through that struggle of getting noticed and stuff like that. So I pretty much examine everyone who enters stream. I got, do you stream? Because some people are really polite and don't say. So like when I'm Bandit, I didn't even know until you shouted him out that he was in TTTT. So I'm like, I can see these shout outs going up and going, all right, okay, he streams out, send a follow. Sometimes I just do it, you know, thinking, right, I'm just going to send that guy a follow, he's in TTTT. And then tonight I was like, oh, I see him going live, and it's the first time I've seen him go live. So I'm thinking, I'm going to poke my head in. Literally, I was just like, I was eating food, you know, getting naked, going for a shower and going live. So I didn't have long, but I thought, I'm going to say I'm here lurking, and just to kind of, I straight away apologize. Sorry, I've not been here, you know, often, you know, and that's what you kind of get, you know, when you're a 6-day-a-week streamer, you know, you find the time, you find it hard to go into people's streams. So, so I want to apologize to everyone right now for not showing up, thanks, Keita. I don't go in enough and stuff. So when I do show up, I try to be a loud person, and I think that's like important when you go to streamers, is to be loud, talking to someone, and you know, fill up that chat from, because people like streamers, everyone will know that the chat moving is just so encouraging to see. So, but yeah, no, I you know, I your
agree.
words.
Like, going and chatting is great.
Yeah.
Even if you can pop in for a little bit, like, it makes a difference. Like, I know some of the people that pop in my chat can't. I stream at a very odd hour where, like, you know, I have like J-Cat's going live and Stack's gonna go live in a little bit, you know what I mean? And so like, I know they can like pop in, but they're likely not gonna stay for a while. But like, it's really nice just to see a familiar face pop in and say hi and how's it going. Like, it means more to people than a lot of people realize. Like,
Definitely.
you can like overlook a stream and be like, well, I'm not gonna be able to stay, I'll just pop in another time. Like, don't do that. Pop in there and be like, you know, hey, how's the stream going? How's the game? All of that stuff. Like, even if it's just for a second, like, it's a big deal to a lot of people.
Definitely, because a lot of one of the harder things as a Twitch streamer, which I actually thought 14 was really hard to do, was when I was streaming it on my own. Like, sometimes it would only be me, and maybe someone else would be lurking, and my fiance would lurk, but she wouldn't actually, like, you know, engage or anything. She was just like, oh, I'll help you. But the thing is, it's really hard to commentate over. I thought it was, but talking to yourself is a really hard skill to do on Twitch. Like, people can say like, oh, I can talk to myself all day, but believe it or not, you concentrate on the game, you're not talking. But if you're looking at like the game now and you're looking at the Twitch chat, it's just that, like, the fact that people come in and say hi, hi Eden, is just so encouraging. I don't know. I don't know. It's a game changer.
Even if it's like just for a second, it makes enough difference to where, like, you know, the people are at least putting in the effort to pop in your stream and just say something, and like, that means a lot. Like, I know it means a lot to me when you guys popped in, and like, Chad actually hosted me last night, and I saw so many familiar names, you know, from your stream and from Chad's stream, and like, I was so excited to see everyone. Like, Kita came, and Wild Sanchez came. It was like everybody, and it was awesome. And like, just the fact that they stuck around for a little bit and chatted, like, that meant a lot to me, even though I was like running around trying to do maps and like keep my life together in the maps, because maybe I had some adult beverages for a little bit. I don't know. Okay, maybe it
helps stream, right?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, well, I'm just gonna
The most relaxed streamer in the world.
5, who knows? But it was really awesome that everybody stopped by, and it does make a big difference. So that one time that you guys think you're not going to have time to pop in on someone, just pop in and say hi. That's all it takes to make someone's day, really.
Truly does, yeah. I mean, it was funny because I can relate to obviously my own story, but I remember. Why are we? What? Luna's just sent me a friends request in game. Why are we not friends? What the hell? Did she delete me? Is that an alt? Oh my god! She made a character in the server. No, okay, I'm gonna look at that later off stream anyway. Not off stream, but
Nice.
not in this interview right now. But
she just unfriended you. She's like, I'm done with this crap.
Yeah,
okay, I guess I'll
she's dude, his voice is just drain. No, I'm kidding. I'm trying to think of a kind of another question here because obviously I did this spontaneously. But is there anything else that you can kind of tell us about your streaming experiences or anything you've kind of learned through your sort of journey so far through Twitch? Because you're going through quite a journey. I mean, when I met you, I think you were just like, yeah, I'm going live, and I think you were sick at the time, and we were just kind of chatting. I think it was back when I was sick, but I can see already you've come such aware, and yeah, your confidence, everything.
I guess the best thing about it is really. There's my 4-year-old.
Well, they really clearly want to say something. I mean, if they want to say something on mic, you can get them on and say something if you want.
She just needs orange juice. That's her life right now.
Different priorities. Oh, small human. Tell us how you got so goddamn cute, KB. Does anyone in Twitch chat, by the way, want to ask Caydoria a question? I just wanted to talk to Caydoria just to kind of find out a little bit more about her. So
sorry about that.
No, do not be sorry.
She's pleased for the moment, but
different priorities.
Hanging out with everyone, I just really like hanging out with everyone. But the fact that I realized people were willing to invest their time. I mean, and really, I guess even their money into my stream with subs and, the bits they cheer and whatever. But most importantly, time, because you don't get that back. That made me realize, if you have people doing that, you want to become a little bit better instead of just staying a little mediocre, because you do it for them because they're putting the time into you and you're giving them entertainment, and that's what you're there for, or hanging out or whatever. But you want to eventually realize, I did, and Neon says he did, you just want to get better for them. You want to figure out okay, I'm going to start streaming more than once a week because, I have people that like to stop by and I enjoy hanging out with them. And let me figure out why my stream doesn't work with this. And I definitely bought a new mic, just a couple weeks ago, actually.
You got the Snowball, right?
Yeah, the Snowball. And actually, I guess it's been probably a month or so now. And I never used it because I wasn't constantly streaming. And then I was just like you said, I have a garbage mic. So I finally figured out how to hook it up and make it work in OBS. And I'm terrible at that stuff. I have no idea what I'm doing over here. It's just touch and go over here.
Me too. That's what it is, the life of a streamer.
It's I'll see something and I'll be well, I'm gonna have to find someone to ask about this because I have no idea what's going on. But that's the other good thing about TTTT. People want to take the time to help you get your stream better. And if you need something, you just ask anyone and everybody's willing to help you. And
absolutely,
that's important to me, and it's amazing. And I hope one day I can be that person for other people as well.
Yeah, I mean, straight away, if anybody has any, I do this anyway. I've got a few people who are asking me already about setting up your streams and to get bits and bobs together. It's hard to kind of get around all the DMs, so I have to take my time getting through them all. So I appreciate people that can appreciate that. Obviously on top of working and streaming, I'm trying to set up bits for other people. It's kind of hard to get around for for things like that. So, tell you something. I'll tell you something, and this is coming from a different kind of perspective now, and people won't believe this, but the first time I got affiliate, well, the first time, the only time I got affiliate, but like the kind of first time that Farrell sent a ton of lurkers over, that includes you, Caydoria, and I got affiliate from that stream. And I wanted to set it all up on a stream and stuff like that, but it wasn't like the right time to do it. But the next time I was going live, I was so nervous. About 10 streams after, I was nervous, like, and I mean, not just like, oh my god, I'm nervous because, you know, I was uber nervous to go live because I knew I was potentially going to have, after getting like what, 10, 15 followers from the lurkers, I was scared that people were actually going to turn up. So I was wanting to have people there, but having that kind of immediate reaction of having like 6, 7, 8 people straight away in the stream rather than having like that gradual build up. So kind of like, I kind of in a way, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I kind of in a way hated that I grew fast straight away, because it kind of, it really was intimidating and really scared me. And after a long time, like, you know, I could see the numbers going up, and I just got comfortable with every single like one of the people who slowly came in. You know, got to know them a little bit. And the one thing I'm terrible at is learning who is in my data center, who's in my server, who's what character, and who's what character's name and what job they play. It's really, really hard to keep a track of it. But like if I slowly got the followers, I would maybe remember it all. But it's kind of hard. But
yeah, like have more time to be individual with
yeah,
each one. Yeah, that makes sense.
And another thing as well is going back to kind of like dropping in and saying hello, seeing let's say like Stack in my stream or something like that. If he was to start talking, I'm literally like, holy fucking shit, Stack is here, guys, get on your toes, we have got a big name in the house, you know. That is what I'm like.
Know. And he doesn't think that at all, which is what is so funny about it. He's like, that's not even who I am. And we're like, you're kind of a big deal to us. Or like Forrest pops in and like, that's kind of a big deal to us, you know?
Yeah, I mean, how like Farrell's coming over and hosting 300 people, and you're getting a holy shit moment. You know, that you just, it's not something you kind of blank out. But like I like, it's a few other things I can say. Like I'm kind of scared to play another game because a lot of people want to see Final Fantasy 14. So it'd be kind of nice that when I want to, I'd play another game. I know that there'll be many people who'd want to just hang out with me regardless of the game. But it's kind of like, it's kind of hard, I suppose. And I'm talking about not my experience yet, but looking from other streamers' experience. But like, it must be quite, you know, like disencouraging, if you like, to try another game and not have as many people turn up. But you kind of have to like deal with the fact that, yeah, you're playing another game, people aren't going to turn up for a game that they didn't kind of like follow you to see.
I gotta say, it is, you'd be surprised the people that come into your stream just because you're streaming, regardless of what it is. I've seen a lot of people who will just still sit in streams even though it's not the original game the person streams, which is amazing. I'm so sorry, my Discord's going off in the background, but
it's fine, I didn't hear anything. And
that I definitely ran out of like my Final Fantasy subscription like a couple weeks ago. And I don't know if anyone's familiar with this Steam game called it was the one I sent you the clip of the whales when I was so happy about the whales.
That was totally adorable. Can you find the clip now? Have you got the clip handy? We can post it in Twitch chat.
I can probably find it. Yeah, let me see. Hold on. But I'll take a minute and post it. But I definitely stopped. I streamed that game. It's a short game, amazing game, really relaxing. That's when Timo subbed to me, not while I was playing Final Fantasy. Like, and all like my normals that come and they pop into my streams when I'm on Final Fantasy, like the people I always know are gonna pop in and hang out, like they were there while I was playing that game too. So you'd be surprised like who just peeps into your stream like to hang out and actually be there because it's you streaming and they appreciate what you have to offer, not just the content that you're streaming.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's not something I'm currently going through right now because I'm quite happy to play the game and I've got plenty of things to do. Like the fact that like Luna do raiding and even Discord, like doing Discord chatting and really helps and stuff. But I'm learning these fights and stuff. Honestly, I'll be honest. I would never dream of learning all these like Savage raids ever. I've never. This is the furthest I've ever been in Savage raiding ever. And kind of like going off topic here, but Destiny and Luna, like if it weren't for them guys, I wouldn't have anywhere got near clearing any of these fights because they're incredible. They talk me through it, and they even if they just dumb it down, and they're incredibly patient with me learning the fight. And now we're all progressing onwards together. Keita, we know that you're helping on OAS as well. So, but I was just naming a few. They really helped me out with O7S in particular. I wouldn't even dream passing that. So, doing Twitch, like my girlfriend was talking to me the other day, my fiance. She was asking me, I wouldn't be doing. Well, she did say you wouldn't be doing raiding if you went on Twitch, would you? And I said no, I wouldn't be doing it. But because I feel like it's content I should be doing, I'm doing it. And it's also it's encouraging to try and do it. And maybe people in the Twitch chat will kind of help me out a little bit. I mean, I'm not the best samurai, but I give it my best damn shot, and I've not given up yet. I'm still trying to learn rotations and stuff. But I don't know. I mean, have you kind of experienced anything like that, Caydoria, with try doing something on stream that you would never dream of doing if you weren't streaming?
This past Tuesday is the first time that I streamed our raids. Oh, I found the clip here. I'll post it while I'm talking.
Yeah, sure.
Boop. So I'm super self-conscious about people judging me. First of all, I'm a healer, that's my main, and I don't need people judging me when I let people die, because I am gonna let someone die. That's gonna happen. And I actually I don't think I said this to anyone, but last week I was going to stream our maybe 2 weeks ago. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I was gonna try to stream our OS 7 progression, because that's where we are now, is OS 7, and I got so scared and so self-conscious that 5 minutes in, I cut my stream off, and I don't even know if anyone was watching at the time, or I didn't see anyone pop in the chat, but I also wasn't hey guys, you know what? I'm gonna turn my stream off now. I did get excited about the whales, Keita. The game is so cool, and then I got to swim with the whales, and it was awesome. It was so great.
Kid's reaction.
It was amazing. But
Kiddo,
so
how the hell are you
Tuesday...
so adorable, I tell you.
Oh jeez.
That's not a legit question, don't worry. I'm not putting it on the spot.
Now I'm blushing. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
I forgot what I was saying, Neon. Thanks.
Sorry, you were talking about getting excited.
Tuesday.
Yeah, and Tuesday.
I streamed it, and I just made myself do it. I was I'm gonna stream it no matter how bad it goes, and I was super nervous because Stack came in chat and Blitz, and they do all the cool Savage content, and I'm over here and I'm a scrub, and I don't even know what I'm doing. So I was totally stressing out for a little bit, but then I was you know what, whatever. It's whatever. And I streamed all the way through. We cleared 05S, 06S, and then we went to Tsukiyomi, because right now we're trying to farm up her to get some people some better weapons, so we can go back to 07S to meet that DPS check and such, because we can only get 07S to the enrages.
Yeah, you're nearly there. It's just polishing up on a few things by the sounds of it.
Yeah, the mechanics are going well, we're getting it together and it's fine, but it's definitely really nerve-wracking to know that someone could definitely probably play my class way better than me and way more efficiently than me, and they might be watching my my stream judging the crap out of me.
I don't think so.
It's super stressful, but I decided I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to stream tonight, and it's just gonna be Tsukiyomi run. So I don't know if I'll stream it like the whole time or whatever. But
Yeah, you should do it. I mean, why not? I mean,
yeah,
remember,
yeah.
Caydoria,
I mean,
you just told me people are going to come and hang out with you because it's you, you know?
Yeah, that's true. And I guess like people sit and stream attempts on stuff over and over again anyways. So but we did get her down Tuesday and that was nice. And I was streaming, so it was like so rewarding at the end because now I could go back and look at it because I caught it on stream because I decided to stop being a little whiny baby and I streamed it.
I'm going to kind of just go off topic here completely just because of what we did earlier in stream. So I apologize for this, Caydoria, but One Arm Bandit's just come in and said it was a great stream. Honestly, my best stream ever stat-wise, which is super cool. So I just want to take a minute here and say absolutely thank you all so much for checking out One Arm Bandit, sending those
That's
loves
awesome.
and follows. I am so happy, dude. Like, no, One Arm Bandit, thank you. You know, you constantly come to my stream, you support, you're subbed. I don't know if you got gifted a sub or if you're subbed, but you're still coming to the stream. You cheer bits, you know, however big or small the bits are. And, dude, like, I did not know, dude. Like, you actually have one arm. I never knew that, but I went by to see you, you know, to see you streaming, and I wanted to kind of show some support. And I felt for you straight away because I wanted to see, I wanted you to know that you've got what it takes to grow, and that there is people out there who will come and support you. So I want to take a minute and say to everyone in the chat, including yourself, but thank you all, like, for just supporting each other, because it's super cool. The fact that we can all influence each other and help each other grow, like it really does make a difference. And I'm telling you right now, like, we can see with One Arm bit, sorry, my controller just knocked on the floor nearly. You can see right now, like, the kind of impact we've had on each other, let alone me or my streams. I'm just being able to support other people in, you know, different ways, even not by using money or, you know, cheering bits or subbing. It's just going over and saying hello. And I am Kita. Just to be able to do that, I just think that's great. And I think there's so many people out there that are incredibly talented. One Arm Bandit's voice, seriously amazing. So yeah, so I'm glad you had a good stream, One Arm Bandit. We're actually interviewing or kind of talking, if you like, to Caydoria. If anyone in Twitch chat wants to ask Caydoria a question, by all means, by the way, you know, I can either ask her the question that it said, or Caydoria can answer it as well. So if anyone wants to kind of ask anything, and obviously Caydoria, if you want to say anything else or anything like that, you're more than welcome to kind of plug yourself, if you like, if there's anything else you kind of want to talk about.
I'm pretty simple. I don't really have that much to say when you put me on the spot. I love you guys. Does that count? I appreciate you guys.
I mean, I just put your Twitter in there, so if people want to follow Caydoria, and as if I even need to do this, but if people want to check out Caydoria on Twitch, I'm pretty sure most of us already do, but I'm sure I'm just going to put it anyway. But if people want to, we constantly do shout outs, but if people want to kind of check out Caydoria on Twitch and tune into her streams, but I'd highly recommend it. And the hot girl voice alone is the reason to go over there. So if anyone's
Please.
no, yeah, but no, well, that's, yes, Kay, please. Seriously, right? So seriously, I'm gonna say this now. Kay, please, you know, go and check Caydoria out, because she is incredible mod. I definitely I can't express how much you've done for me on and off stream, and I'm really kind of thankful that I'm able to chat with you on stream and have everyone listen to your gorgeous voice and get to know a little bit about you. I'll probably end up doing this again in the future. I'm probably a little bit more scripted, maybe, so I've at least got some questions lined up. But yeah,
I think you did fine. I think it's funny that you were more nervous than I was.
Yeah, I was more nervous because I wasn't.
Sides.
Yeah. I felt like you were streaming for a minute there, and I was the interviewee. Yeah, the interview. Yeah.
Like I should be asking you questions about your own stream now.
Yeah. Kita, your kind words.
Thank
but
you
yeah,
for the follow One Arm Bandit.
Oh, One Arm Bandit, yeah. Caydoria is also. Caydoria, I've been dumb right now, but you're in Together to the Top, right? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm not like taken out of my community tab.
Together
Like,
to the top is my jam.
yes.
I love these people.
And One Arm Bandit, like Caydoria is constantly like on top of the shout outs in the Twitch chat. Like, as soon as I asked if you know, DM'd a few people saying, would you be my mod, like Caydoria was like obviously very appreciative of it. I was like, dude, I'm thanking you. Like, thank you for saying yes, because you know, raiding and doing all this, and I'd never kind of thought about having mods. I was trying to do it all on my own, and it got to a struggle. So there was a few people I had in mind, but Caydoria constantly shoving up, constantly like talking to me in chat, and just being in the stream and being incredibly supportive. And now it's like my turn to kind of share the love back to as many people as I can. To I was already following Caydoria on Twitch, but I just followed you and Neon on Twitch. Oh, wait.
On Twitter, maybe.
Oh, yeah, on Twitter, yeah. Yeah, she does do shout-outs for you and for many people a lot. So, yeah. You know...
Honestly, I think, like, my favorite thing about, like, I get up in the morning and, you know, I get, like, the kids squared away. God bless my heart. Corbin's on summer vacation, so like they're both here all day. It's so crazy. So all they do is fuss with each other. But like I get the breakfast thing done, and like then I'm just kind of here right now because I'm doing like this stay-at-home mom kind of thing for now. And oh my God, my 4-year-old's about to go to preschool. You guys, like I don't know what to do about that. I'm gonna have free time. And I get to like go back to work and stuff, so I'm excited about that. But for now, like my day's pretty much like, what time does Neon stream? And I come and mod you while I do random things in the game, and then like I get done with you, and then I got a couple hours to like peep in on everybody that streams in between, which is like my favorite thing, just to like hop in and be like, hey, what's up? Hey, how's it going? What's going on? What are you up to? And then like Stack comes on, and then I don't really have to like mod so hard for him because he's had Lumen and Blitz, and they type so fast, Neon. I don't know how they do it, but like I'm kind of just like a little backup there, which is fine because he's always got people to cover him, like if I'm not there or if I'm streaming, which is always around his time. So like really my favorite part of the day is just like popping in you guys' streams and just like trying to help you and mod for you and whatever. I don't know. Like what makes me happy as a person is helping people. Period.
Me too.
Like people always ask me, they're like, why are you always helping people? And you know, people aren't always gonna help you back and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I don't care about any of that. Like what makes me happy as an individual is helping people. Period. I don't care if I get anything out of it.
Yeah, I'm
and
the
together
same.
to the top just
It's
really
just...
encompasses that for me. And it's just like when I joined it, I didn't realize like the gist of it because I wasn't a streamer. But when I saw how much everybody did for everyone and just how much they were willing to like throw their hosts over and stick in the channels, and you know, everyone gives a little speech about the person before they swap over to them, which I'm not very good at because I just get really frizzled at the end of my stream. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna go see someone. Bye. But
yeah,
like,
I think that's down to because you're thinking that because you know that you're ending your stream, many people start leaving early. But I always just say, I always just sort of say, if you have got just a few more minutes of your time, you know, I always just sort of say, because it's the bit of the day that means the most to me and probably to you, Caydoria, that when you want to end the stream and throw the love over to someone else, 4 viewers or whatever it's going to be, even 2 viewers, just it's just not just it makes you look good to the next stream that you're going over to host to, but it's not about looking good. It's about sharing love to someone else, and you know, whether those people tend to follow or not, it's about exposing that other person because you believe that we should all be growing together to the top. And it's not just a phrase and not just a community tab that you can Google and go, yeah, that looks all right, let's just do it. I do it, and like I feel like no one told me the meaning of it. I know my own meaning of it, and I just embed that, and I just go off and do my best to promote whoever they are. I mean, I admit I'm a bit of a culprit because I don't always host a Together to Top streamer. Sometimes I do it because people deserve a lot more attention. You know, every single person in the Twitch chat probably streams or have tried it, and you'll be surprised I've lurked in so many people's streams. And what we did for One Armed Bandit tonight, I'm just like, I thought we'd get a few followers in, but we got 10. I mean, I'd like to think that we did we all did a good deed today, and One Armed Bandit had the time of his life, and I'm just happy that we could be a part of that. So
yeah, it's just an amazing thing. And the thing about it
followers?
is like,
sorry, One Armed Bandit said 12 followers.
No one. Oh, you have 12 altogether? That's awesome. And that's what TTT is all about.
It is. Caydoria and Myself is so passionate about it.
No one has to tell you the meaning. Like, if it's meant for you, and if it's where you want to be, like, no one needs to tell you what it's about. You're gonna know what it's about. Like, no one has to explain it to you. You're going to know you're in the right place, and you're going to know that it feels good and that it's amazing and you love doing it, and it's like the best part about your day. Oh, yeah,
it is. I mean, I took a night off last night, and I really wanted to stream, but I was just like sounds really like kind of a bit...
I don't know about that, Kita. Let's just tone it down.
Yeah, you need to calm that one down, Keita. But I took a night off. I was like, my head wasn't there, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take the night off. I was typing this Discord message. I was like, no, I'm not gonna stream. I'm gonna just take the night off and rest. I could have done that. It was my day off, but I was like, it's a bit of a hectic day, and I was just like, my head's not really there. And I talked to Luna quite a lot, streamed. She was like willing to support me whichever way I was going to go, whether I stream or not stream. And I felt like I should stream, and I kicked myself for it, and I hate disappointing people when I don't stream. But I was like, I'm going to take the night off. It's going to feel good for it, and it felt good. But I missed everyone so much. But I was like, straight away, I was like, well, it gives me the opportunity to jump in some streams. So I did, and I went to so many streams, and I do this thing on Discord as well, where I like tweet out saying, I'm hanging out here. If people want to hang out with me, come out, hang out with me here, and show some love to this person, because this person's live, and I've never been to his stream or her stream, and I just, little things like that. I try not to like spam too much, and I don't want to come across like I'm throwing you guys away from my stream, but it's like I'm sharing the content with someone else saying that this person is amazingly, like, I don't know, it's just something I'm passionate about, and that's what we did for One Armed Bandit tonight. I jumped in. He's got some internet issues and trying to get the quality of the stream right and things like that, and just the fact that I can talk about someone on stream, and then you guys go over and send follows. Like, I mean, I really wanted to kind of help people out, but the fact that the numbers that we did for One Armed Bandit tonight was incredible. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's just, honestly, I've been so close to crying so many times, and I'm a guy, right? I should be crying, but I am just so close. Sometimes we did it the other day to Chappie. We got him a Twitch affiliate. We did it the other night to Colin. I couldn't sleep that night. I was so psyched for him, and that's what Together to the Top's all about. For me, it's not just about me or Caydoria or Faros, and it's not about them. It's about spreading the love somewhere else, and also you'd be surprised in some of the hidden gems out there who are just not yet discovered, and the potential that they've all got. So,
I think it's very important for everybody to know that Together to the Top is such a good community, and not just because it's got cool people in it, but just the way we support each other is kind of a big deal. I mean, even I'm on Behemoth server. I'm on the Primal Data Center on Behemoth, and I'm in the TTTT guild, and even the FC itself, like, everyone is so, like, I'll put it this way, and you guys might know some of the people I'm mentioning, but a couple of us new players had, you know how you have to start with the Deltascape raids normal, and you have to go up through Sigmascape, and and then Biaco and all that. Well, just two of us needed to clear those things, and Together to the Top, streamers like Evanaris and Warren and all of these people came together, and we spent all the time going through each one of these raids just to clear them out of their quest logs and unlock salvage mode, and then we got ridiculous and tried to go do Shinryu Extreme, and that was even funnier. I think Rhino Man was streaming actually when all that was going on, and we lasted for 5 minutes, but cared that we got wrecked 4 seconds into every pool. Like, we were just together having a good time, and like, you know, you got Evaneris, and she's so freaking adorable. She's over here teaching us, you know,
She's
trying
so
to
cool.
teach us scrubs the fights, you know, and it's so funny. You know, she's taking us through these things, and she's doing the call outs in voice, and now we're over here on Shinryu Extreme, and none of us know what the hell is going on, and she's just over here trying to teach us, and no one cares that we were garbage for a little bit, because it was just about all of us doing a thing together and helping each other, and like, it's a beautiful thing, man.
It really is. Oh wow! Sorry, I've just realised I'm in party recruitment, and it's just telling me on game right now that it will end in 5 minutes. I'm just going to end the recruitment.
Hopefully I haven't been holding you up from your party recruitment.
No. We're in party recruitment, but we're not recruiting for anything. I just put it open so that Keita could join us and hang with us.
Gotcha.
One Arm Bandit, thank you so much for the bits, dude. Every time, thank you so much. I think I might actually do another little interview after this. I think I'll just spend the night doing this. It's kind of chill and it's kind of nice. But hoping nobody minds.
What Wild Sanders said, I like to follow the small streamers too.
Mm-hmm.
I like to support the small streamers. Like, you can find me lurking more in a small streamers channel than, you know, Faros or JCat. Not because I don't support them. I pop in and I say good morning, I say hi, whatever. But let me tell you this. Half of the people here that are recognized, are out there trying to get their streams together, would not be there without those big streamers popping in and lending a hand every now and then. And it doesn't take a lot to pop in and, you know, introduce yourself to Faros or, you know, JCat or Warren or any of them. Like, I want to support the small people too, because the small people have a longer ways to go. They're not there, but those guys up there are the reason a lot of us are even existent right now and together to the top. So it's definitely worth popping in, you know, even if you're a small stream supporter.
And I think like Pharos like really embodies this whole together to the top thing. You can see he's incredibly passionate, and I was talking about this to you personally, Caydoria. Like, we were talking about, like, when I watched I can't believe what's happening to myself on like streams, and the fact that, you know, we have this number of people coming in. I mean, for crying out loud, for people who just want to listen to me and Caydoria speak right now is amazing. So but if you watch Pharos when he hosts someone and you go back and watch a VOD, and I do it, it's a bit lame to admit, but I go back to kind of listen to what he said about me or someone else, and if you watch his face as he ends stream, yes, his face is like his face lights up. Yes, like he wants every to make the person's day that he's hosting. I do it to people, even if he doesn't come over and host me. I go back to the VOD. I looked at like his face when he went off to go and raid Luna and other people as well, and his face just lights up. He can see he's ready for the reaction of growing and the impact that he has on people to click that follow button. For crying out loud, the fact that we got like One Arm Bandit 13 followers tonight is insane. Like, I'm like losing my shit, because I'm like, all I did was I wanted to talk about One Arm Bandit, and I wanted to obviously send some love over there. Okay, Keita. But I didn't think that we'd get that many followers. I think you were like 23 followers, and I was like, right, let's try and get like to 30 followers or something, and we smashed that. And I'm so happy for One Arm Bandit, because he definitely deserves the attention. So I'm just. Together to the Top is just like probably one of the best things that's ever happened to me on Twitch, to be honest. And the fact that you guys are around and just support me and everything, I don't even know. I don't even think about what's going on right now. I don't know. I'm just like. And
I guess it's cool because you guys have like the Twitch view of it, and then like I have like the in-game view of it, and like they complement one another, you know, like they're the same on both sides. It's not just the Twitch community on Twitch, like we're the same way over here on Behemoth. all hanging out and, you know, supporting each other and helping each other. So like the Together to the Top really does, like, it all ties it together. It's beautiful. So yeah.
Well, you hang out like in the to go to top 3 company, and you get to obviously, and there's something for me as well. I wonder if anyone else relates, but you get to kind of hang out with these streamers, like even though they're streamers and you like Pharos is there and all this, but how it's, I always find it quite surreal when you go over and you find a bit like, let's say a big streamer, so let's say Pharos. So even for me, I'm Mr. Happy. Like I kind of moved to Gilgamesh to play with Mr. Happy, not to play with him, but to be in the same server as him and to be in hopefully what I thought was a challenging, raid data center. So I moved over, and when I saw Mr. Happy on my screen when he was live on stream one day, I was like, dude, there he is, like there, you know. I was like, it's kind of like that with Pharos, like when I see him or the Rhino Man or just anyone in person, like when we went to Veneris's wedding and stuff, that was crazy. I was like,
everyone,
whoa. I was like, whoa, there's Warren, and I sat next to him, and it was, you know, you call it fanboy, call it what you want, but amazing.
It's such a funny thing because it was it's been very less swoonish for me, I suppose, because when I joined the FC, I didn't, you know, like I said before, I wasn't aware of the streaming and the streamers and who they were, and you know, some of their Twitch names don't add up with their game, whatever it is. Like, I wasn't into that whole thing quite yet. I was just here because my friend said it was a fun guild and he thought I'd like it because people are helpful, and that is who I am. So I joined, and like I would find myself like running around, like one that like particularly sticks out actually is a JCat. I was like I had put together a pajama set, and it's like I was like bebopping around in front of like a group of people, or with a group of people, I guess, and JCat was there, and he was one of them. And I guess he made a comment about my outfit on his stream, and I had no idea that he was one of the streamers that like 200 people are tuned into to say. And I'm still like, I'm standing there in my negligee and my Moogle shoes, like, what is happening right now? And someone's like, oh, did you hear what JCat said in his stream about your outfit? And I was like, excuse me? And then like I go out of my way to like avoid, like, when Pharos is live and he's like running around the FC, like I go the other way. But like it's funny because you don't realize like they're just people that, you know, they do stuff just like we do. They're just here playing the game and having a good time, and they're goofy and they're ridiculous and they're passionate and they're just such good people. So it's awesome that I get to share an FC with all of them and help them. I can't help them through Twitch in the ways that they can help everyone else, but you know, I have my side of it and I can help them here in the FC. You know, we bring over, I make the wheels for them, I get the gathering, like not the gathering, but the mats, and we craft the wheels in the workshop, we do the airships, whatever they need, like we're here and we got them and we do it for them because they are a little too busy to keep up with all that. So that's what we're here for, you know, me and Yasuhiro, the hero. You know, we'll sit in the workshop and make wheels. And
he's a legend.
He is the legend. So, you know, it's cool because I do get to share that with them. And in a way, I get to give back, even if it's not through Twitch. Like, I like being able to help people in the FC that encompasses what they're about, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Does anyone else in the Twitch chat want to ask Caydoria any questions regarding streaming? You know, how she balances anything in her life, anything like that at all?
Don't ask that question. I'm pretty boring. My life is pretty easy to balance right now.
Nah. Somebody might want to ask something quite interesting. If anybody wants to ask Caydoria a question, I'm going to leave it open for the next few seconds, and if not, I think we'll end it there. But Caydoria, it's been really nice to actually chat with you on stream, and I hope people, if they didn't already, hopefully they'll go over and chill out with you in stream, because you definitely deserve way more attention, especially that hot voice. So,
but
no, seriously,
putting me on here. I was excited when you guys had the idea for this, so it's awesome, and I think it'll be a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely maybe do another chat sometime on stream, and I'll probably put this video or like this conversation that we've had. I don't have a name for it yet, so if anyone's got any ideas for a name that we can call this, I'd love you guys to DM me any ideas. That'd be kind of really cool. But I'll be probably putting it on my YouTube channel. I don't know when, probably the next few days or whenever I want, really. And and then if it becomes a bigger thing, then we'll start posting more often. So if people have missed any conversations we've got, with Caydoria, or hearing us ramble about Together to the Top, and just, I think you guys get what it means for us right now. But if anyone's got any questions about that or Together to the Top or anything, or they missed anything, then they can watch it on YouTube, and they can leave a comment there, which it probably would be easy if you DM'd me or whispered me or something, because I probably tend to not look at YouTube anymore. But yeah, so if anyone wants to do that, then look out on my YouTube, and all of the links are in the doobly doob down below. But anyway, so we all know where to find you, Caydoria. We know where to find you on Twitch and Twitter. So if people are not already following Caydoria on Twitter or on Twitch, you guys are missing out big time. And maybe you'll become a mod somewhere else, Caydoria. Maybe you'll just.
I feel like I got my hands full with you and Stacks, so.
Ooh, whoa! Careful how you word that. Okay.
That is true. All right, Mood. Just got the whole band stream. This is what I do.
Wow.
The whole band stream. The whole stream band.
Stream's over. No, I'm kidding. All right. So, all right,
well, thanks for
Caydoria.
having me.
You're welcome. Thank you
to me
for.
ramble.
No, I liked it. I could listen to your voice all day. So.
Oh my gosh! All right, bye guys.